Hello and welcome. We are the one and only Red Devils advocates. We hope you're doing well. Andy joined by Sean and Tyrone. And really a tale of two tales with this week. I guess we'll kick off with the 0-0 Ball Fest at Palace. A match that didn't have too many highlights apart from Rashford calling Maguire a knobhead.
Much appreciated.
So
same thing. I would have said the same thing, bro.
Yeah, I guess we could start there because I don't actually know the absolute context of where they were, what they were actually trying to say to each other. But are you more on Rashford's side there or Maguire? Because I feel like Maguire was trying to say Rashford was offside.
I'm on Rashford's side.
I'm on Rashford's side, the idiot.
Maguire put the pass in, knowing Rashford's offside, and then shouts, "Rashford, you're offside."
Like, what the hell? And it wasn't like he had other options. That's what hurts me. At the time, he had other options, but he decided to lob it to Rashford, who was already offside. So I understand Rashford's frustration. Like, why you pass it to me? I'm offside. Then he said to him after, "You're offside." He's like, "What do you expect me to do?" Said, and I don't want to curse what he said, but then he's like, "Oh, come back on side." Like, you have other options. Really, truly, I really think Harry Maguire had no control of the ball at that moment, and he just booed it to Rashford because that's the only person you can see. Man has no passing technique anyway. Because that's what it looked like. Because if you see the full video of it, he legit is like in mid-air kicking the ball to Rashford, like he's doing kung fu fighting. His name ain't Lindelof, bro. Sit down, man. Take a breath for a minute. Don't know, man. Anyways, yeah, but Palace game was meh. It was alright. Just typical United draw, man. Against teams we should be beating.
Yeah, it was another one of those games where we should absolutely have beaten them. And you've seen the other teams that Palace have lost to. You'd thought that's 3 points in the bag. Sean, do you have any notes from that match?
Well, Rashford needs to do better. Greenwood needs to do better. Fernandes needs to do better. The fact that Van Aanholt got a ball threaded through past 3 defenders and was 1-on-1 with our goalkeeper, nearly nutmegged the man. I mean, Kieran McKenna, Tyrone's coming for you.
We're coming for you,
man. No matter what, I need that defensive coach needs to be sacked or someone else needs to come in. Like, even a manager, bro. The manager has to sack that defensive coach, a new one, if he comes. Like, that defensive coach is suspect, man. I don't know what he's doing, but he ain't doing his job right. He's sitting on free money right now, bro. Someone needs to put fire on them. For the old school defending zonal marking dinosaur. Don't worry, man. I'll find him, bro. In Manchester or on holiday in Turkey, wherever suits him. But we're gonna be in a room for a long time with a cup of tea. That's what I'm saying. No violence, just two gentlemen talking about his errors and why his philosophy is like this, Yeah, but that's me done for the Crystal Palace.
I guess, yeah, you may have saved it there when you said with a cup of tea.
With a nice, I'll be drinking strawberry and raspberry. Don't know what he's having as a tea, but that's my tea. I'm gonna be really peaceful because I need to sit down and understand his mentality and his wavelength and how he's dealing with this defense because it ain't okay. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's just simple basics. Like, is this defensive coach don't know the basics of football? Like, is he not teaching these guys the basic of football? Harry Maguire saying he's the basic of football, leaders of leaders. But right now, I feel like the people that's teaching him is teaching him lies. Probably telling him, getting bullied is basic of football. Draw the foul or something, bro. We be weak. Is this what we come to? Nah, man. So I need to get rid of him. I'm down for the Palace game, man. There's nothing else to say. We defended solid. That's why it was 0-0. It wasn't like it was 1-1 or it was 3-3. It was 0-0. It was a dry game. Yes, as Sean said, I agree. Rashford and Greenwood need to come on. They're not new to this game. We know they're all capable of stepping up and peppering little teams. I'm saying Crystal Palace is a little team, but it's a mid-table team. That team should at least get one goal past their net. Don't really care. Win's a win to me, but honestly, that game we should have done better. We defended right, because we didn't concede. But honestly, these guys, it's like they have a. Let's call it. Yeah, their mentality is like Dance with the Dragons, right? They roll a dice when it comes to attacking, and it's a bit suspect. And they just keep rolling under 6. They need to roll over 6, but they just keep rolling under 6. Like keep rolling 2s. That's how attack is. Like sometimes they're peppering guys like, yeah, take that, take this, pop, 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 pop. Then next day they're like, oh. Sometimes they're breaking walls down, like move, fam, bulldozing walls, like get out of here. What best defense in Europe? By K, they ain't done. We go face a defense that is standard. It's like a giant wall, like Attack on Titan, a big fat wall, bruv. You can't get the ball over, bruv. It's like we can't do that, can't do that. It's too high reach. Yeah, that's the attack, bro. I know it's weird. It's a weird way to describe our attack force, but that's how our attack force is. Big teams, nah, they ain't big. Like on trash defense, when we face people that actually have a bad defense, they're like, "Mom, I need help. The guy's bullying me." Sheffield United. I said it right this time, right?
Yes, well done.
Yeah, Sheffield United people are just slapping Rashford and Martial like, mommy, he hit me. Help me. The hell? But that's what I think with our attack. But I'm done. Yeah. Go on. Let's go.
So I can't remember if it was the pre-match or like the halfway point, but during the City match, Keane was talking about how our defense are doing fine. I think it was the pre-match. I think it's the pre-match because there was an interview with Bruno, talking about like how people are saying that United aren't doing great because we're not winning the big matches. Obviously, like the players understand that they can do better, and yes, obviously a win is great against the big 6, but at the same time we're not losing. And then Sakine was saying that like as far as the team goes defensive wise, it's great that we're able to lock off the big 6 and not concede. But then our attack actually need to do something as well. Like football is made out of 2 parts. You have your defensive line to make sure you don't lose the match, but then you have your attacking line to make sure you go and win the match. Our attacking line is non-existent. For the last 3 games, our attack was like, I'm on holiday, call me at the end of the month, I'll be back then, let me know how it goes. And that's not the way you're supposed to be playing football. Like we all look back to the records of Martial, Greenwood and Rashford at the end of last season. Granted, Rashford has been doing bits and is very unfortunate that he hasn't scored. But Martial and Greenwood, like, they've not been getting played because they're so booty.
They're so dry, bro. It's so true. They're dry. Like, I'd rather have them from last season than this season. At least Martial was actually putting in. He was actually rivaling Rashford with goals, but these seasons.
Sean, did you have more to add on to that, or
No.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
It's just our attackers are booty.
Once again, for the people in the back.
Just so you can hear it. Make sure you took it in the first time. Second time's just to cement it. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true.
Yeah. So I agree with certain points there. Keane definitely raises a good point in the attack not being good enough with multiple 0-0 games in a row, and we have rotated. We have brought in people who are in form, like Dan James. So that hasn't fixed the overwhelming problem. I think if you look at things as a season, I think we still have one of the better attacking records in the league when it comes to goals for. Goals against, however, we have an average record, I would say. I think there's a lot of teams who have a better record of stopping goals. And we've more or less kept the same back four this season. Tellers has been very fringe. Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, and Maggie and Vicky in the middle. Those have been our back four. And I think there are just some games that they do better in than others because of the type of game there is. But I don't think the defense is Premier League worthy. And I think that's what it's going to come down to at the end of the day. I think, yeah, we are in a bit of a rut. We were. But I think we need to look at the season as is, like a near 40 game season, as opposed to just little blips in form. And I mean, some people might not agree with that, and that's fair. That's fine. But I feel we do need to look at people's form over the course of the season. We've had people have really good patches of form and then die out. We've had injuries, but the defense has been more or less the same throughout the season. We have no big injuries back there. And yeah, I think I guess there's some aspects of the defense that you can rely on, and there are others that, yeah, not good enough, not cutting it for me. I guess with that, let's move on to the other match. Unless you had something you wanted to say, Sean.
So I wanted to counter that point with so obviously the back line is doing whatever it's doing. But then as for injuries, we've had a couple here and there, obviously, Fred playing way too many matches. But outside of that, granted, we've scored the most goals, but they've come from a select few players. A team isn't a team of one or two players. A team, there's 11 men on that pitch, and then you have an additional, is it 12? I think is it 23-man squad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have an additional 12 to pick from. And the fact of the matter is, at least over half of our midfield and our attackers aren't scoring. And when they are scoring, it hasn't hit double digits yet, and we're in nearly the 30-game mark. And you can say about looking at blips and whatever in the season, but this entire season, Martial, booty. This entire season, Maguire, despite our defense being all right, booty. Yeah, Fred, booty. Yeah, Rashford and Fernandes, you can understand why their forms drop off because they're the men carrying the team. It's literally they are a two-man team carrying the other 9, and it's not fair. Yeah, you've had a couple Cavani goals, a couple Dan James goals, and other ones as well. But realistically, most of our goals have come from those two players, either in assists or the goals themselves. So you can look at it in the next 10 games, or realistically, I think 30 games is enough to say that our attack is capital letters, bold, italic, underlined, booty.
I agree. I agree, man. There's no one that's what? If you take those two out of the team, who's scoring?
No one. We would. Well,
I think the only person that would actually score if they were on the pitch is Scott Tomini. That's the only one I believe that will actually score on the pitch over these guys. But yeah, man. So cool. Have a good counter attacking, but clinical, for finishing, Martial needs an ankle to score, bro. That's the problem. All this season, he's been getting open chances, bro. Nah, Martial don't take those, man. He's allergic to those. He takes those nice, diagonal, unrealistic booms, Yeah, but Greenwood, I'm giving him his time because he's still. Not saying he's young, not saying he needs more time, but he doesn't have. I don't know. Maybe he's not. I'm not saying he's not mature yet, but I think he needs to grow up a little bit with terms of like football brain wise. You know, kind of like be a little bit more serious, really, for me. And Martial, I don't know what to do with him. I think it's time we sell him for a quick buy and go buy someone else, man. Someone with a bit more passion for goals, man. Right now, I don't hear him say he wants to go to win the World Cup or anything fancy, bro. Yeah, I don't hear no passion from him. I haven't heard it. You know how players be like, yeah, I wanna play for my country or play for my club. I wanna. No, it's only Bruno and Rashford coming out and Luke Shaw. I haven't heard Martial come to the interview yet. Have we? Has he done an interview yet?
He doesn't tend to do interviews.
Ah, that's get out of here, man. No, I want to hear him tell me he wants to score from his own mouth. I want him to come to the camera and tell me, look into the camera and say, I want to do good at this team. But right now, he hasn't said it, fam. And there ain't no excuse about his English. He should just say, I want to score goals. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's not hard
So
to
one
say.
sentence. I want to score goals.
Just one, yeah. Just look
That's
at the camera and look me dead in the eye. Just look at the camera with passion. And say, I want to score goals for this team. That's what you have to say to me, and I'll believe you. And if you don't provide, I'm gonna remember that video and be like, you remember when you said this, bro? You weren't joking. You were being serious. Where the goals are, you know? But right now, that's all I want. That one line. I want to score goals. Like I haven't heard him talk. You know, it's a bit sad. It's a bit troubling. He's been at the club and I haven't even heard him come and say he wants to fight for the team, bro. Sus. Bruno's here talking for him. Enough's enough. Where's the leaders at, yeah? Where's the leaders? You know? Apparently you have a team of leaders. The only person here talking is Rashford, Bruno, and Shaw, bruv. I want Basaka when he scores a goal. I know. Shout out to shout out to my man. I say he's never on the interview unless he scores a goal, bruv. I like that mentality, bro. You score a goal, be like, yeah, man, we're a solid team, we're ready to fight, bro. But you know, shout out to him only coming on when he score a goal, yeah. You know, Cavani, he's injured, I don't know, or he's on the bench again, I don't know, but yeah. But shout out to Scott Tomini too. He only comes on when he scores a goal too. Shout out to those interviewers.
One person I want to shout out, yeah. Bye. How are you roasting your captain on Twitter?
He doesn't play, but he always delivers, man. Come on, man. He doesn't play, but he's always there to deliver, man. Man said, big head. I was like, you don't do that.
So, like, captain, you got a big head, though.
You know, bro. And the whole team liked it, bro. That's rude. You can't have that. Where's the leaders at? Can't be having that, bro. Man,
I mean, it's always taking after you, isn't it? With the way you talk about people's head shapes and
hey man, hey man. See, understand it, man. Bally knew he has a big head, bro. But sometimes it just doesn't work, bro. But I just like how Bruno liked it and stood laughing face. You know, man, it's beautiful, man. At least they know banter. At least, you know, so they're not upset. So we can't say they're upset. That's why they're not playing good. Something else is going on. Yeah, bro. That defensive coach. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we can carry on.
Yeah, I agree with what you say, Sean. I think Rashford and Fernandes have carried this team. I'm surprised that's not resulted in like a back injury for them because they've done most of the work, most of the goals, and there's not been penalties. Mostly, I don't think they've mostly been penalties, despite what other teams' fans will say. But who cares what they say? They don't watch United anyway. So I think that you're right. Without them, we would be where Arsenal is or something like that. That's sad to see and think about. But yeah, I guess that's how it goes sometimes. But the City match, though. So I think only me and you, Ty, predicted us to win.
No. Ty predicted a draw. Don't even be like, I know. You
did I not say to win?
You said a draw.
I swear I said I want to win. I said
Andy said 3-2. Andy said 3-2. Tyrone said 3-3.
Oh man.
Unless he changed at the end, Tyrone said 3-3.
I swear I changed. I said we're going to win. Yes, did I not keep saying we have to be the one to do it?
I don't remember. No, you did say that. You did say that.
Maybe I
remember you saying 3-3.
And maybe I gave you my dream and I gave you a fact one. I do remember saying the 3-3, but I do remember saying we have to be the one. Because everyone was kind of like, we don't know, Tyrone. You may, Sean was like 6-1 to them, But guess what? I have to say this, bro. Wait, you ready? You
Never
ready?
been happier to
Ready,
be wrong.
yeah? You ready? Manchester's red, bruv. Who are they? Huh?
Man, but
They
the
want
red
to
back like-
dominate England, but they can't defend their own city, bro. Man City are trash. I don't care if they're winning the league.
They're still
I
like
don't
11
care.
points clear.
I don't
fam.
care. They can't defend their Manchester. We took it from them. Manchester's red. Don't care, bruv. It's red like Itachi's eyes, bruv. I will celebrate this win with pride. They thought they were gonna go on a winning streak. No, we were there with kryptonite. Hold in your chest, fam. Shaw was coming up like Roberto. Is it Roberto Carlos? Is that his
Yeah,
name?
sure.
Or is it Pepper that, bruv? Fernandez again. I don't care. That penalty was a needed penalty. Man had 4 man on him, and Martial was leaving them, bruv. Like, yo, I swear, Man City centre backs are supposed to be the centre backs, bruv.
Well, it wasn't a centre back though; it was a striker.
I
The
know it's
strikers tackled him.
but the defenders were around him, bruv. He had the 2 centre backs
know.
near him as well,
So-
bruv. He
so-
left them.
Jesus lost the ball, and watching it back, and then hearing what the commentator said, odds are he probably got angry that he lost the ball and was like, "Nah, I'm taking this man,"
Yeah,
and then that was it.
He got left. Martial was like, "Nah, we take those." Fernandez again. Don't care. They're gonna win the league. They're ahead of us. I don't care what you guys have to say. They got peppered by us. Manchester's red. If they win it, they can't come home and celebrate fully because Manchester will be red. That's just what I have to say. Peppered.
So there's a lot to talk about in this match. I think Martial had a great performance. He had 2 opportunities. One of them was at an angle, which apparently he does like scoring from, the header. And I got so upset when he missed the 1-on-1 because all he had to do was put it to his left side. But he shot it at the keeper. What is he
Told
thinking?
you, he's allergic to those chances.
I don't
He's just
understand.
allergic. He could have made it 3-0. I would have took it, man. 3 of the best. Man United's made them pay. Come on.
But
You
I
can't
think
even be
it's-
upset anymore though. Like it's happened so many times.
I woke up a happy man yesterday, bro. Like, I was like,
You're gonna do something with that.
hey, man. Hey, I woke up. I see you guys talking to the chat. I was like, I hope we didn't lose. Check my phone too. I was like,
I didn't watch
yeah.
it.
No, I didn't. Sad, man. Because I was tired, bro. I didn't know what the time for the game was, and I passed out. But then I woke up to see you guys message saying, "Sure, Fernandez." I was like, "It must be." Don't tell me it was like 2-2 or something. It was 2. No, I'm like, I need to watch the whole game again. So I did. It was quality,
Ooh, man pulled a Ricky. I watched it back. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Alright.
I told you. I don't care if they win the league. They can bring back the trophy back to Manchester. Yeah. But it'll be forever red. I joke. It'll be red for this season, but
But yeah, I was gonna say Gary Neville is usually very against us, and the fact that he gave Martial man of the match, I think, says a lot. He even said, "This Martial, you don't sell." Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
he has a point, though.
I think, yeah, I don't know if one really good performance outweighs a lot of poor performances, but I do think he had a really good game. Yeah, Jesus, I think he's just garbage. I am so angry at all of these fans, these armchair fans who know next to nothing about football, comparing Jesus to Martial. Jesus, yeah, caused a foul when there was no need in like 34 seconds. He doesn't know the basics of football.
Doesn't know it
He's
at all. Get out of
garbage.
here.
I'm not having any of that talk. I'd be very surprised if City don't buy a striker in the summer, like a proper one to start. Because
Yeah,
Aguero is
Aguero's-
getting on a bit. And Foden is looking better than Jesus, but I don't think they want to put him under that much pressure. So, we might have a bit of a bidding war for one Erling Haaland.
Erland's coming. You know what? The thing about Erland, man, I feel like he's gonna make a bad choice. I feel like
You might do a delete.
he's gonna make a bad choice, and I'm really gonna dislike him for it. He's not gonna go to any Manchester team. He's gonna do something really stupid.
He's going to go to like Chelsea
Yeah,
and
I
team
have
up
a feeling.
with Timo Werner.
Yeah, I feel like those stupid like moves like that, and then he's smiling about it. Then in like 2 years, he's still not winning. Like right now, bro.
Or he goes with his other Dortmund ex-player, Aubameyang, goes to Arsenal mid-table team.
See what I mean? Stuff like that, bro. Strikers will do it, Like top strikers have this mentality. Maybe I can carry this team, No, you don't have that mentality. You go on a team that's ready to deliver so you can win, bro. That's what Lewandowski did. He left Dortmund to go to Bayern.
I mean, to be fair, everyone leaves Dortmund to go to Bayern Munich.
I know, man.
They are the club.
Hey, man, Dortmund is the training camp for Bayern Munich, and we can all agree on that. No matter what you say, Dortmund should just be renamed as Bayern Munich B, to be honest with you. They just pick players out like, oh, he's doing a little bit too good for your team. You take that. You know what? Look, I know we're going off topic of the team, but Matt Hummels, bro, he went to Bayern Munich and went straight back to Dortmund, bro. He was like, yeah, bro, you're not good enough. We used you for enough. You can go back there and help the new centre backs, bro. Like, I'm just saying how it is,
You're still probation, son.
Hey, man.
The same thing happened to Götze.
Yeah, but be fair to Götze. Götze had a.
He had some like illness.
Yeah,
or something that
he had a
affected his,
peak
like, body
disease.
mass
And that was because he would have still been on a Bayern Munich team, man. Like respect to Götze, but bro, as I said, man,
but it doesn't change the fact he went back to Dortmund.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say Erlang. Yeah, it's like I don't want him to make a stupid move, like. He needs to come here, but I know it may, Ollie, Edward, they don't like doing stuff properly.
Ooh, actually, apparently, United are in talks for getting a I can't remember director of football.
Really?
Oh,
apparently,
yes,
apparently they're looking into it. Apparently they're looking into it,
and there's only one man for it.
I haven't actually seen a name, but.
It's only one man, and we need to go get him from Ajax, bro. It's only one.
Okay.
It's only one man.
I didn't know who you were going to say, but
there was one man, and he's in Ajax right now, and he can happily take a pay rise to come back home. I don't mind if you do, because some keepers need some training as well. But that game, I was very happy. I was happy that Shaw came up. Shaw's been doing well this whole season, man. Nothing wrong about Shaw a bit, bro. Like, I'll be upset if he doesn't get player of the season. Like, he's actually, I don't know, maybe Bruno might outshine him in terms of, but Shaw, man, is doing quality.
He's the worst left back in England.
I know, right? They don't pick him because who did they pick over him?
He's short. He's fat. Like no one he doesn't attack. He can't defend.
He's unfit.
He's the worst. He's the worst left back. Like why would anyone ever rate him?
I know, right? Come on. Like, and they want to pick these other dead left backs over him. Then again, I swear Tippier's on a year band, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been gambling too much.
Mm.
Was it because he gambled on was he Ben?
Yeah,
right, that's why he got the ban.
Yeah, obviously, as a footballer, you're not allowed to bet on football
results. How are you betting, bro? Why you have enough money? What are you doing? You have enough money for football.
You're not allowed to tell your friends as well to give them tips about how to bet either.
Give them the money. You have the piece. You can give your friend 2K. It won't hurt your bank, bro. It's not hard.
It's funny because Sturridge got done for the same thing a couple of years ago. So I don't know how you see that happening to your colleague, and you should be like, no, I'll be different this time.
Yeah,
no, man.
It don't add up. Why can't you just give your friend 10K? It ain't gonna dent your bank account one bit, bro. I'm gonna give you money. I'm gonna get a yellow card in the 20th minute. I'm gonna tell my manager to do the. I'm just gonna yoink any random guy and I'll get you the. I'll give him the money, man. It's not gonna be suspicious, but Well, furthermore, but we did well.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I just hope we carry on this hype now that we beat the leaders of the table. We took a little bit of points off them, so they're not gone too far ahead. I know they're far ahead, but
I mean, it's still double digits.
still double digits.
Still double
Man.
digits.
It's still double digits, and I just hope Man City take this L and get another L next week. I'll happily do that, but
if they get 20 points from here, they've won the league.
yeah, I know, but I want someone to hurt them too, man. Someone else needs to give them a L too. Say, hold this. Someone else be like, hold that.
It ain't going to be Liverpool, who's currently, eighth in the league?
Oh, they got banned by Fulham, bruv. How did Fulham have you on the ropes, bro? Fulham.
Can we have a discussion about Liverpool being the worst Premier League champions of all time?
I know, fam. They're crap.
Champions. My word.
They are crap.
By Fulham. They're going to get relegated.
Bro. I said, no Liverpool fan can tell me it's injuries, bro. I don't care. You don't lose like that as champions, bro. There's a reason why you're champions. Everyone in your team should be quality enough to hold the title, bro. Yes, they could be substitute players. They could be backup players. But you don't lose that much, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be surprised if they get a top of Tottenham and those guys, bro. Right now, they're looking like they're going to enjoy Europa League next season.
I swear Tottenham had 2 games in hand on them after yesterday's match, though.
I swear
and they were only like 2 points behind or something.
Bro, right now, Liverpool, they have quality up front. I don't know what happened to their strikers at their front, but they're crap. Remember when everyone was like last season, like, oh, they're the best attacking force in the Prem and maybe in the world. Look at them now. Where's Salah? Where's Firmino, bro? Where they at? Bro, they got.
Apparently, for the last couple of years, though, Firmino ain't really done much. He's just been around, just filling that spot.
Yeah, but you have to fill the spot. They could have replaced him. Yeah, but guess what? Their front three, crap. Midfield, meh. Their midfield can't even carry them. Meh. Defense, yeah, you got injury. So what? If Harry got injured, we have Bally, bruv, and he's more than capable to be captain, bruv. Even though he has a small head. Just saying.
I'm not gonna lie, Liverpool are on relegation. They have 1 win in their last 5 games.
I know.
United have 1 win in their last 5 games. It's a bit mad.
As champions, bro, they are so crap, fam.
I don't ever want to hear comparisons about
To be fair, yeah. Up until yesterday, we had 1 win in our last 5 games.
I know, but
we didn't have 4 losses.
Look at us on the table.
They weren't losses, though.
Look, how did they? That just shows right now. That shows.
Trying to be humble, innit?
No, man, you can't be humble, fam. You have to tear them to shreds, bro. Liverpool are crap, bro. They want chat, but how do you get from there to there in a season, bro?
Van Dijk gets injured. That's how.
No, you can't blame it on him alone, bro.
I mean,
I won't lie, yeah.
Carrying the team for so long.
I won't lie. If Bruno got injured like that, yeah, I won't lie. I don't know where we would be. But that's Bruno, and he's an attacking midfielder. But defender, bro, 1 man gets injured, and apparently it crumbles. What was he the only pillar holding up Liverpool? Like his arm breaks. The whole team crumbles. Remember? They even got.
I mean, when you consider they've been compared to like the treble team, the Invincibles team, the fortress of Chelsea, you would expect a couple injuries not to mess them up this badly.
No.
If United,
even the Invincibles of Arsenal, a couple. You think of all the great teams.
Injuries don't do that to you, bro. It doesn't. It's not.
We won titles with an aging squad. These players were not good enough to win the league.
Yeah, and
they were coached to win it.
Yes,
exactly. And then the next season we came in. What was it, 7th?
Yeah,
because they weren't prime enough to win it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like right now, they have no excuse from going from there to there because of one injury. They can't do that, bro. Remember, I'm gonna drop it right now. They got battered by Aston Villa when he was playing. So I don't even know if he was that much
Yeah.
important to them. Like they got battered by Aston Villa, who was celebrating about relegation. Roy Keane was roasting them about how you celebrate about, and they come back next season with fire on their chest, and they do that to Liverpool. Honestly, when I saw that, I was like, "Yeah, Liverpool are done, bro. They can't come back from that." But they just kept going down. You love to see it, man. We don't care. We don't show sympathy for Liverpool. Right
Yeah.
now, I want to message my friend, but I want it to sink in more. I just, don't worry, Uncle Khaled, you probably watching this, maybe watching this, but I'm messaging you real soon. I'm saving my text for you, man.
The fact that Villa have 2 games in hand on them and can put them to 9th as well.
That's what I'm trying to say. Liverpool went from we're gonna win it to back to like 5 years ago when they barely could win it. Like
it's got to the point here. If Arsenal win their next match,
which they will probably,
they will be 2 points behind Liverpool. They will be 2 points behind Liverpool and level on games if Arsenal win their next match. Now let that really sink in, considering where Arsenal have been this entire season and where they still currently are. Yeah, the fact that they're going to be 2 points off of Liverpool.
It's love. You love to see it, man. You love to see Liverpool just suffer and wither in pain, man. It hurt, man. Liverpool are roasting us. We won the league. Look at you, man. Best team in Europe, best team in England. Where are they now? Refund your tickets.
Also, have you guys seen that Klopp's meant to be leaving?
Yeah, he is, man. He's going to dip. He's going to dip next season.
Apparently, he's leaving to that the German team.
What team? Which German team?
I can't remember which one it is. It's one of the smaller ones. But apparently, it's been confirmed that he is leaving. I don't really trust the source because it's like a newspaper, but at the same time, like they can't really be putting out there that it's been confirmed if it hasn't been. So
yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
I won't lie.
Yeah.
Maybe they're retching, but I feel like he might leave next season and go to a different team. I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
I can't remember what team it was.
Right now, the Liverpool, man. Liverpool just disarray, man.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm taking that with a pinch of salt because didn't he lose his mother recently?
Dude, Klopp.
I think he lost his mother recently. There was a loss in the family or something, because that was brought up in one of his interviews, and he didn't outright say it, but he did say something like happened in his family. So I don't know whether it's gonna be like a permanent leave or maybe a compassionate leave or something. But I feel there might be something along those lines happening. But I'm not gonna lie to you, he's not Ole Gunnar, so I don't care. I think, we don't have the time to be worrying about other teams like that because we had a very genuine chance of winning the league this year and we've blown it. I think we need to double down on our Premier League form. I think that Luke Shaw got very lucky with his goal, but it's just one of those things. If you take the shot from that kind of distance, there's always a chance it can just roll in. And this is why I hammer Rashford a lot, because there's a lot of chances where he's in that same area and he elects to pass instead of shooting. If you shoot with your power, bro, you're going to get more goals. And he's got a lot already for us. So I'm very proud of Luke Shaw. I don't know who's been saying he's the worst left back in the league, but I need to see their faces, fam. But I think Gareth Southgate has a very easy choice to make at both left back and right back.
Yes, he does.
If he doesn't make those choices, he needs to step down like Roy Hodgson did. You see, I don't know who's chatting to Shaw right now. Chilwell went to the other club and I don't even want to say. I don't even talk too much. He's been benched for the other guy.
That's it.
He's been benched for the guy he's meant to replace.
Hey man, if you don't win the RAF, or if you don't buy a ticket, bruv, you don't win it.
I'm not hearing Robertson. I'm not hearing Chilwell right now. Luke Shaw is the best left back in the league, and the numbers are there to back it up. If it's not goals, it's assists.
Hey,
And if it's not that, it's tackles. So he's got everything. Like, I want to talk about Henderson as well because I thought he had a good performance.
he was sexy.
Like, I think there's a big agenda here to get Henderson as the permanent number one because English. But I think that second goal shows you what he's all about. He's a very good keeper, and the fact that he's so good at communicating helps. He is very commanding in his box. You'll see at certain times defenders are trying to do something stupid, and he will shout at them. Lindelof tried to do something stupid in that match, and then he left it because Dino was there. That second goal, he gives it to Shaw. Shaw would. I mean, like, someone's right, you because you were saying that a lot of the opposing players let Shaw run with the ball.
Yes,
and they still haven't learned. They still haven't learned. It's been like 20 games now. You can't be letting Luke Shaw run with it. He's got goals because how are you letting Luke Shaw run the entire length of the pitch here? Thinking, calm, we got this. Doing one-on-one and four. You're done, fam.
He ran the whole pitch, bro. It was beautiful.
So I want to bolster your point by saying, you see how Maguire was just to the left of him. Yeah. Normally, if that was the gearing goal, he would have just rolled it out to him, given him a little build-up play. But he's like, he looked at him, he's like, no, not today, and he launched that ball like it ain't going any. Like he's like, I know this is going to be a goal right now. The way he was like, boom, gone, and just but
yeah, it was beautiful, man.
I do like Dino. I there's just something about him, like there's a bit of attacking ferocity in his play. Like he's an attacking-minded goalkeeper, if that even makes sense. So yeah, I think we might see a lot of good play from him coming forward if he becomes the number one permanently. De Gea, we would like to congratulate him on the birth of his first child. Don't know how long he's going to be out in Spain for, but I mean,
maybe a week.
Do you see that? When he tweeted the birthday, it was like the formation 4-3-2-1.
You know the man loves football. I was gonna say when your second best keeper is better than everyone else's in the league, it's a bit mad. We're a bit sport for choice, right?
You know. I know, like doesn't matter. Both of our keepers are. Oh, if you could say 3 of our keepers. I don't know how much Romero has gone down. I don't know if he's even still on the team, but our keeper selection is hella strong compared to the rest of the league. It's like De Gea goes down for 2 weeks. We have Henderson. If it was reverse,
no,
we're good. We're good. We're all blessed all over, man. But yeah, man, Shaw running from there to there and no one stopping him. Like, no one picked him up. He was just like...
I think one guy tried to chase him down, but Luke Shaw just left him in the dust.
Nah, man. He couldn't catch him, man. He was already on his run, bruv. There was no way you could catch him. I just came. Rashford, give it back, bruv. But...
thank God he did.
You have to see it, man. That's what Shaw's about, bro. Run down, no one picks him up, takes a shot. Man took you saw the shot before that one where the keeper saves it though. Imagine if you put that one in. You would have been hype and got the Imagine one day Luke Shaw actually gets a hat trick just by running on the wing.
I mean, the way the people are just letting him run.
Oh, that would be beautiful, but you know,
the thing is that it reminds me of Kuroko in the basket. Like they know he's there, and then they just ignore him.
like he's not even none of them pick. Like when I saw him, like midfield, no one actually kind of tried to. They just let him run with it. Like what? Oh, you're not gonna stop him, and just casually ask for a little 1-2 from Rashford. Bam. We take those, you know?
Absolutely, we take those. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think, we had the perfect game plan for City once again. I think we struggle with the weaker teams because they put every man behind the ball and they defend like their paycheck is on the line. So often it's like our 3 attackers against 8 defensive players. And that's a bit hard, you know? We try to do 1-2s and all that, but it doesn't always work. And sometimes we've been lucky with like Wolves with 1-0 at the end, but a lot of the times it will be a 0-0 or something like that. But with City, they are so confident in the way they play, and I respect that they're not going to change the way they play for us. And yeah, they just commit men forward. And there were a couple of times where it looked like we were in danger. Kevin De Bruyne had the ball. Jesus is nothing to worry about, but Sterling is. And
Kevin De Bruyne had a stinky match though.
Yeah, I won't lie.
He was garbo. He was garbage.
Sterling has not scored against Man United in the last, I don't know how many games.
He hasn't scored since he signed Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, I think he has not scored against Manchester United.
Anymore.
Yeah, he sound like that.
Yeah.
I think let me check it up. But yeah, apparently he's a clown.
He's a clown. Wow.
No way. Look. Yes, rare. Sterling hasn't scored against Manchester United in 32 appearances. 32 appearances against us. He has not. He's failed to score against us.
That stat seems off.
That's a crazy stat.
Apparently, yeah.
Has he even faced us 32 times?
Apparently,
that seems like a lot.
If you include Liverpool, it might.
Yeah, maybe they can't live. Not Man City alone, but they can't. His appearances against Man United, he still has to score. Yeah, man. 23 appearances.
Wait, 23.
Wait, 23 or 32? You're changing the numbers, fam.
Oh, 23. My bad. 23.
That's a big difference.
Okay. Oh, my bad. 23. Oh, by the way, Sean, I know you're not gonna like this one, but we have won our 3 games against Man City while Fred's been playing.
Okay. All right. So I want to talk about
the Ollie. I want to do the Ollie.
So I want to talk about that.
Tyrone. Let's talk about your contract.
I
just want to bring that out.
So I think there is a science to madness there, but I don't think it can work long term. So Fred and McTominay basically do the same role, and their role is to mash up the play that City tried to build, and we saw it in that game. Like they won the ball so many times, but unless the ball was like a 5-yard pass, they lost possession very quickly after. Unless they got the ball to another man who could pass, they lost the ball. So their job was to win the ball. And normally you'd have like one player on your team, especially in your midfield, one player doing that. But they had both players doing that. And I guess that can like lead to the fact that every time Fred plays against City, they get the dub. But I don't think that Fred played well. I think he did his job well, but I don't think we're not going to win the league with Fred starting week in, week out. Not for me. Not Fred and McTominay. But
to deal with all these persons, right? I'm not saying he played well. I'm just stating just a little fact.
just to piss me off.
All right, cool. Who we facing next, though?
Yeah, where do we go from here? We've got a match against Milan on Thursday, 6 o'clock. All right, I'm going to go to Sean's first. What's your prediction?
I think it's going to be a draw. I think the first leg's going to be a 2-2.
Okay. It's going to be at home, by the way. You think we're going to score goals, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Ty?
Zlatan's injured. We're going to win. He's injured for the first leg. We're going to win the first leg.
There's not other good players, though.
I know, but Zlatan's been the one carrying them. Spiritually. When you lose your spirit carrier, you lose the will to fight after you get 1 goal. And I know we're going to score 1. We will score 2. And we will score 3. I say 3-0 to us. We're going for the Europa League, bro. Well, we want to see the aliens, bro. We're going for Europa League.
Aliens FA Cup, though.
I know.
Aliens FA Cup.
It doesn't matter.
TMNT is.
We need 2 cups, bro.
Yeah, TMNT is Europa League.
Hey man, I'm telling you now, right now, bro. We're going for that cup, bro. Right now, we're going for the 2 cups.
Tyrone, what's that shirt saying? What's the shirt saying? Yeah,
I'm not
that's
normal.
okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're going for the cup, so I'm saying 3-0 straight, man. I know AC Milan are fire right now and all of that, but we're fire too. Yeah, man. For old school reasons, we will win.
The thing is, like, despite being in second and despite still being in several cups, to use the term "we're fire," it doesn't seem fitting for this United team.
Yeah, no, but it's better than last season.
If we're fire, we're like a match that's like slowly burning out.
I know, right?
That's our fire.
Yeah, like when Uma is fighting and it just goes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. But right now, yeah, I believe we because it's a big European team. I feel like we'll have them. They're not an easy team. They're a hard team. We like those hard teams. We like being those. Yeah. So yeah, I believe you'll win the first leg straight up.
Okay. I remember those hard teams when we played in Europe in the group stage. All of those hard games. Yeah.
Some of them were. They battered us.
I know, right? It wasn't like they did it easily. Like it was just our defense just took a holiday in those second matches, bro. They went okay. The first games they were like, oh yeah, we're big boys too. You don't scare us. And then the other two was like,
was it the Istanbul?
Yeah, but the first game. That was the one exception to the first game ones because we slapped Leipzig and we beat PSG.
We peppered PSG. It should have repeated itself. But no, we went and started doing some. Next up, we're going to leave the whole back line empty. We're just going to let the airplane land down, you know. No air to surface missiles. We just let the plane land.
The man ran an entire half and didn't get caught.
I know.
He didn't get caught.
It's sad how we had fast defenders on. I don't tell you, bro. I don't know where defenders were. They took a holiday.
The man's like 34 years of age.
Hey, man. We went to the corner shop. The left back went to the fried chicken shop to get wings. The other guy went to go get drinks, bro. Our defense legit was empty, bro. I never see so much space in my life in the back line unless it's half time. But
here's the thing, though, Tyrone. Those are what you'd class as the hard Europe matches, yeah.
Hard
So why would you think that because AC Milan are also a hard Europe match that we're going to win?
Because we want the Euro Cup, bro.
Especially at home.
We want the cup now. Ollie changed his mind. He wants the cup now. He wants the cup.
Stadium of Dreams.
No, he wants the dream of the cup. Then he wants the dream of the FA Cup with agents.
So Ollie wants the Europa Cup as opposed to the Champions League.
Honestly, man, right now, man, I've already told you the guy wants semi-final. He wants semi-finals, bro. Yeah. No matter what cup it is, he wants semi-finals. No matter what cup. No matter what cup.
I mean, cup.
If you go play Sunday League, we'll go semi-finals, bro. Ollie's fetish right now is to go to semi-finals and throw it. Because man, hey, we that one there was just Ollie being an idiot. Okay, I don't forgive him for that. That's straight up idiot. I blame Ollie. Ollie alone is to blame for that exit Champions League, and I don't care.
And not Kieran McKenna.
Nah, bruv.
Even though the entire reason that we lost, two matches in particular was on.
I won't lie, but
Istanbul, our defense was literally outside their penalty box.
I know, but
and then PSG, our defense was playing one in the back, one man in the defense, and our captain was at left wing.
Come on,
yeah, when we lost against PSG.
Hey, let me tell you, right?
It wasn't the defensive coach's
Let's see
fault.
if
It's not
we
his
get
fault. It's
No,
not his
1-4-5.
fault.
no,
Okay.
I'm not gonna blame the defensive coach
It's okay.
because
I hear you, Tyrone.
as a manager, you can see your defensive line, bro, in high definition. He ain't blind. He ain't wearing glasses, bro. He can
How do you know
clearly
he's not
see the
blind?
back.
He
Hey,
might have contacts in.
man said, man, I've got. Well, he can. So you prove my point. He can see the line. If he can see the line, why is he not yelling?
Maybe while he was shouting, his contacts fell out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put my prediction out there. And I'm gonna say 1-0 to us.
Okay.
I think we're gonna continue this lovely run of form we got on, and we're gonna surprise Milan. They're not gonna prepare. They're not gonna know what hit them, but we're gonna keep it simple. And you might see a certain one matter play. You know what I mean?
Wow, man. Wow, man. Imagine, I feel like Matt's gonna play, bro. You say it now, and I feel like Ollie's gonna bring out a weird ass team against AC Milan. I feel it, man.
I don't know for the first leg. I feel like he's gonna keep it like
Maybe bring out
reliable.
the young boys, maybe.
He might, if it's like in hand, and he's got, he loves an 80th minute sub. So if it's 1-0 at 80 minutes, he might bring on one matter just to close it out.
Matter.
Okay, our second match is against West Ham, also at home.
They're winning.
These home matches, though. These home matches.
His home matches are suspect, man. And Jesse Lingard can't play against us because he's a low player for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's
okay, so we won't be getting
none of that. At least not this
won't be getting none of this. I own this home, by the way. Just okay, that's
What's your shout, Ty?
I'll say 2-0 to us for West Ham.
Okay.
Because I know where they are now, and they're getting a bit hype. Because if they carry on with their form, they low-key can get into a fourth, and it's a bit...
Yeah, they're getting into the Champions League.
West Ham in Champions League, bro. Then Premier League is just a league of surprises, fam.
Sean?
So I'm thinking it's going to be either 0-0 or 1-0 to United.
Okay, that's fair. I think we're going to win.
The Champions League tickets.
I think it's going to be 2-0. I think it's going to be 2-0. I think Moise is going to come and he's going to have the big brain ideas, but we're going to sit him down. And without the best number 10 in London, I think they're a much weaker team. I think we're going to sit them down. And I'm happy with West Ham taking Liverpool's spot in Champions League next year still.
I'm happy.
I don't know about you guys, but
it'll be so weird, bro. I'll go to West Ham games. Be cheap.
Imagine winning the Premiership, and then not being in Europe next year. Like, imagine that happening. Oh wait. So the thing is, now that this is potentially happening, they can't use that on us anymore. Because it's like, we had one bad season. We've redeemed ourselves. You did it after 30 years and then immediately went back to trash.
They just did an Uno card go back. It's sad, man. It's not sad. I'm happy that Liverpool are suffering now. Because when they won the league and they won Champions League, they were hype. Like, look, we're the best team. Gun lean and everything, No. Go back. Go back to where you were. Mid-table team. Look at you. I hope your players slip like Gerrard again. Remind you of when you lost. I do remember that lovely game where Gerrard did that was your whole trophy cabinet.
I think the fact that he went, we don't let this slip, boys, before just makes it so much bigger. So much bigger. But his redemption arc, he's pulled it back. Rangers have won their first Scottish League title in 10 years, so he might be coming to Liverpool, especially if Klopp is going, as you say.
So to be fair to Rangers, like with or without him, they would have got back there anyway. The way that they were treated was absolutely shambolic. Like
They were
they
coming
they,
for
they
vengeance.
like because they went into liquidation, whatever. Like they got put all the way down. They got deducted all the points. Yeah, and they've made it back there. Like no matter what happens, like Rangers always going to have that back in. So it doesn't matter really what the manager is. It just happens to be Gerrard. So you can see a redemption arc. The man's still a clown, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you now, coming to Liverpool is not the way, fam.
The man is still like the fourth best centre mid for England. Yeah, he's never going to be the first. Yeah, like, let's be honest about it. Yeah, people can pick him up, but man never won a trophy. Man can sit down in it.
He won nothing. He had one chance and he slept it, bro. Slept it. Suarez must have been livid with him when he did that, bro. Man carried him all that way just from at the set. I would have cried, bro. He basically, bro, Chelsea punished them for that. So, I was like, yes. You'll have to see it.
So, I guess we've spoken a bit about people that we'd like to get in the summer. Is Haaland everyone's first choice for a striker, or
Honestly.
is there someone else like a Harry Kane?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, yeah. Okay. It's either Ronaldo, is either Ronaldo or Harry Kane or alternatives.
I don't even want Kane.
The reason I would say he's the only other alternative striker to get right now.
Lewandowski's
never gonna leave Bayern Munich, bro. Well,
money at him.
Technically, he could. Don't get me wrong, yeah. Technically, he could because he's won it all, bro. All he needs to win now is World Cup on the Euros, bro. That's all he needs to add to his trophy list, bro. He's won it all. Mbappe won't come, bro. Rashford already has him. It doesn't matter.
Imagine being Mbappe and getting to play with your hero.
Exactly. You can't beat the best. You join them.
Honestly, Sean, I won't lie. If we could actually go after Mbappe and he was willing to go, fam, I would take him. I know he's not another fast guy, but he's scoring better. He's gonna score goals. Unlike Rashford, not Rashford. I take it back. Martial. You know, we need to exchange French students. You know,
there's no way PSG are going for that.
Send Martial back to Paris, then we'll take the exchange. Yeah, you know, Man, I will happily take Mbappe or Erlang, bro. We don't even need a winger. Forget that, bro. We can leave Daniel James over there. Mbappe and Rashford and Bruno alone will carry us, bro. Let's go. If we get Sancho, that's like too much money spent, bro. Sancho will just be in the shadows if Mbappe comes, bro. Imagine that. Mbappe and Rashford up front, bro. Both feeding kids with Bruno feeding them balls, bro. Imagine that.
Okay. So I know what you meant, but the way you phrased that.
I know, but imagine that, bruv. Bruno just giving passes to both of them. And Mbappe is just a dangerous man. With the way he takes shots, bro, it's not okay. Keepers in England won't have it.
Just think of it like this, yeah. Hendo throwing that amazing ball to Bruno, and then Bruno giving them deep balls to Rashford and Mbappe.
They won't leave man in the dirt. They'll leave them. They'll leave them in coffins and in the dirt, bro. Imagine those two attacking you and counter-attacking football, bro. No, not, bro. Imagine if we just grab Ronaldo on the side as well, bro. Just on top of that, we will be a killing machine. Manchester, London, Bournemouth, Telford, Wales, Ireland,
all right.
Red.
Now my guy is saying Premier League with no. So
Imagine
Ronaldo, Bournemouth. No.
What's the matches that show though?
I think
Rashford.
First of all, I do think we still need a right winger because the way we perform...
Rashford goes out on the right wing, Mbappe goes out on the left wing, then you've got Haaland and Ronaldo up front, then you have Fernandes feeding them all, then you have Hendo feeding Fernandes with those
Even
little
Messi
throws.
could have stopped that, bro. Are you mad? That's a dream team right there. Don't get me wrong. We don't need. If we have to pick out one.
Just picture this, yeah. Just picture this. You got Bruno feeding Fernandes, Bruno
Bruno
feeding Fernandes.
Mad thing.
No, but that is-
Bruno feeding Mbappe, Rashford, Ronaldo, Haaland. Yeah. then you also have Mbappe and Rashford feeding Ronaldo and Haaland. Yeah, with those deep crosses. Like if it's coming from the floor, if it's coming from the air, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's going in. No defender can stop Ronaldo from jumping 10 foot, bro. What you mad?
Mate,
How
you thought Lindelof jumped higher, yeah? Ronaldo jumps higher.
Yeah, bro. Galactic football over again, bro. But don't get me wrong. Realistically, yeah. Realistically, though, just to go back to planet Earth, yeah. If we went for Mbappe, and we got like a decent right wing, maybe Sancho, maybe not, right? The attacking force would be dangerous, bro. Martial will have to leave next season if we do that. He's getting sold for like 40 mil. That we can get someone to replace Fred, bro. I see the plans, bro.
Fred is never getting replaced.
He's
I'm not gonna lie.
Regardless of who we have, yeah, the lineup is going to be something along the line of Hendo in goal, Shaw, Basaka, Maguire, and Maguire's double. Yeah.
Scott Dominic, Fred.
Then you have Ronaldo, Mbappe, Haaland, Rashford up front.
And Pogba. We're forgetting Pogba.
Yeah.
Slap him in.
Then you have Fred in midfield.
No, forget Fred, bro. Pogba's playing over. I don't care.
And then Fernandes up front along with
Yeah, well, you know, yeah, man. My dream right there, man. Just having a Mbappe and Rashford play next to each other. Jesus, man. We'll be feeding kids 2.0, bro. No, I know Mbappe will dye his hair red.
That will go from Rashford feeding England to Rashford feeding the world.
Yeah, bro.
If we got Mbappe with him.
Yeah, trust me, man. We'll be feeding kids in Italy, Spain, Portugal, all over, man. You know when Pitbull said international love, it'll be international feeding. Put it down.
This is for your 5 worldwide.
Oh, come on, bro. I would actually try and make a video of Rashford's head on Pitbull dancing to that song.
I'd love to see it.
That's it, bro. Yeah, man. I think we covered everything today, man.
I think we covered everything.
I mean, the only thing we haven't covered, realistically, is if we get all those signings next season, the way that we're not only winning the treble, but we're winning every cup going.
Everything.
And then the aliens are going to have to come down if they don't come down this season.
Trust me. Then Messi will sign a contract to come to us.
Imagine, United winning the Premiership, the Champions League, the FA Cup, the English League Cup, the Community Shield, the European Super Cup. Yeah? Has all 6 cups been done before?
Oh, yeah, man.
I don't think. Imagine United winning all 6 cups, and then aliens have to come down.
They have to come down and grace us their presence, bro. Honestly, if we get those players, I don't know we're being mad unrealistic, but if we get those, Andy, you know deep down, no one is stopping us. No defense is stopping those men from scoring. You'll be double digits every game. Ronaldo can pass.
Sheffield United on a Wednesday.
Hey, bro, those little teams in relegation are going to get minus 50 goals, bruv.
Minus 50?
But more than that, bruv.
Yeah.
Bro, Ronaldo bus free, Erlang free, Mbappe free, Rashford free, Bruno free penalties, bro. Done it.
I mean, that's not 50, but okay.
I know, but I'm just saying that's every game, bro. Imagine, bro. You know,
quick maths.
Fernandes. Yes. I can't be saying Ronaldo and I'm not gonna all score 10 goals per game each.
All I want to know is is Ronaldo and Haaland playing at the same time, or is one rotating for the other?
No, they have to play at the same time.
It's
two up front, isn't it?
Yeah. This is how it's going to go. It's 2 up front.
You're playing a 4-1-1-4.
Yeah.
4-1-1-4. Yeah.
2 up front. 2 up front.
So you have the 4 in the back. Yeah. You have the 4 in the back. Yeah. You have Fred there as the holding midfield.
Yes.
Yeah. Then you have Bruno as the cam.
Yeah.
And then you have Mbappe and Rashford on the wings. And Ronaldo and Haaland up front.
That's attacking
4-1-1-4, isn't it?
That will destroy everyone.
The one holding midfielder.
Fred is
The
the
man-
holding midfielder.
Yes.
Troy
You,
says
you
we let him have
won't
the
need
ball
to
30
defend.
Yeah,
The team
Fred,
would already be scared.
Fred is the holding midfielder.
Yeah, bro, the team will already be
I can't
scared,
lie.
bro. We'll already be 5-0 up. They'll have to defend. Fred will be there enjoying his cup of tea in the background, man. Forget that, bro.
We're
Let's
losing
go.
every game.
Mate, so we can't lose, yeah, for three simple facts. Hendo in goal,
Mm,
Luke Shaw on the left,
mm.
Wan-Bissaka on the right.
Innit?
Yeah, we don't even need the two centre backs. We don't
Those are
even
the three
need the two
reasons.
centre backs. Those are the three reasons. We
Yeah,
don't even
bro.
need the centre backs.
We don't. Centre-backs,
Maguire who? Maguire
Innit?
who?
They're there for
We don't need them.
numbers. They're there to fill up the team, bro. I'm telling
Exactly.
you now.
Like,
The
when
team
when
will
you
be-
have Fred, when you have Shaw, Wan-Bissaka and Fred, yeah, you don't need the two centre backs.
Trust me,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
The team will already be too scared, bro. Imagine walking on the pitch and that's all you see. Ronaldo's looking at you. Erlang's looking at you. Mbappe, Rashford. Then you have Shaw in the background just smiling at you because you're not going to pay a focus to him, but he's going to come and bite you, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. But that's it. That's it, fam. What's done it?
Okay,
What's done?
my
Dream
final
team's
question.
done, fam.
My final
Team team's
question: how much is that costing you?
500 mil minimum.
Okay, thank you very much.
Minimum.
So-
minimum.
So
Minimum.
75 for Ronaldo,
Yep. Decent.
200 for Mbappe,
Mm-hmm.
95 for Erlang.
Mm-hmm. That's it, bro.
Whatever that maths is.
Yeah, fam. That is there.
So like 360 mil. Yeah. We get 70 mil for Pogba. We get another 50 for Martial. Yeah, that brings it down to like 200-ish.
You think we're getting 50 for Martial?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. 30 Martial, he came
Yeah.
from France,
When-
the British bitch. And
when
We're getting 50 mil, fam.
when Lingard comes back, we're getting a clean 35 for him.
bro,
Yeah.
Jesse Lingard's coming
Wait
back
there,
for
he's
Mata,
got
bro. What do you
35
mean?
mil.
He's coming
Look,
back for Mata.
Look, Lingard's going to come back, yeah, and then West Ham are going to put an immediate 35 mil bid in for him, and then we're going to sell him to West Ham. That's how it's going to happen.
Oh nah, bro.
Yeah?
We're gonna sell Mata to West Ham, bro. Then we're gonna bring back Jesse Lingard back home. He's coming up.
Ed Woodward. Are you both Ed Woodward? Because what
Bro,
is
that's what's gonna happen, Andy, bro. Mata's gonna go this season, and then someone needs to fill Mata's role, and his name is Mr.
what?
Mr. Jesse Lingard himself.
No, I've let this go.
I remember Matic can't go too as well, bro. Remember these guys are getting a bit on the expiring date. Just saying. You need to remember. Those two are nearly expired, bruv. Yeah, Jesse Lingard is coming to sit on the bench. Or he may come back.
Also, we can go and sell Van der Beek for another like 30, 40 million.
He's going. I think he's going.
Yeah.
Actually, I genuinely think he's going.
Van der Beek ain't gonna go, man. We're holding on to it.
Yeah, so
Hold on.
all in all, yeah, after selling all those players, we've knocked it down to about 150 mil.
Damn,
Which is
no.
doable. Because we spent basically that much last season.
We're
anyway.
gonna sell Romero too, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's an easy 5 to 10 for
Okay.
Romero.
Okay.
Yeah, cash.
Cash.
So we're looking at 140 mil. 140 mil
Yeah.
on the table. Done.
Yeah, done. Season that. Done.
I hate I brought this up.
Okay, one more question though. One more.
Oh,
It's sensible. What do you think? What is your opinions on managers actually declining people from doing international duties because of Corona? Because
That's acceptable. They should.
managers are straight up ready to block players from going to international duties because when they come back, they have to be quarantined for 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, but for 10 days.
Mm.
Because
the
they
thing is,
overturn-
not only that though, certain countries aren't taking it as seriously as others, which are why certain countries are in such bad condition right now. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't be exposing players to that sort of a risk.
Yeah, so are you
Yes.
okay with the manager saying no, they're going to stop them from doing it
Yeah,
because
they
don't
should
want to risk
say
it?
so.
I am.
Liverpool damn right wants to do that because they will have no players left
Yeah.
if their players start catching it. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm down with that because you play for the club week in, week out. That's your daily bread. And that's priority over the national team. I'm sorry. That's the priority. I think they should hold off national duty until at least the season's over.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Wait, no.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for watching.
Yes, thank you very much, guys, for joining
Follow,
me.
like, subscribe, hit the bell button for more content from us and to see our beautiful faces. And we
Yeah,
wish you a good night or a good morning, depending on what time you're watching this. And roll
definitely good
safe.
afternoon
And afternoon too. Roll safe. Make sure you
and good
eat.
evening.
Make sure you drink your 2 liters of water a day. Make sure you're healthy, and I hope you're healthy, and I hope you're good and blessed. Yeah, amen.
Yeah, amen to that.
Amen.
I was going to say, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Red Devils Advocate, and on Instagram, RD Advocate. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Red Devils Advocate, and let us know where you listen to us if you don't watch us on YouTube. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, we're already on there, but we want to get to as many platforms as possible so we can reach as many of you as possible. So let us know where you listen to your podcasts. Thank you for viewing or listening. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.